Shit, that shit is wobbly as fuck. Oh shit. Alright, what? Good. Nope. Tighten. Tighten. Alright. That works. Face tracking working. There we go. Okay. Let's get Discord on here. Bop, 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 bop. Hello. Perfect. Okay. Let me turn the music down. What's up? All right. There. That better. Okay. Me. Mic working. Blink, blink, blink. Yeah, it works. Okay. All right. Okay, so for today, it's gonna be just mostly V1 repairs. I got a bunch of parts came in, so I need to do a bunch of repairs, and this might be a good opportunity for me to just go over the common ones. Right now is a drum. I'll show you what a bad drum motor sounds like. Maybe we'll even open up and talk more about it. And then another one is just a bad board. That's a pretty simple one to repair. Let me fix this. So yeah, this V1 just has this issue. I'll put the mic towards it. It sounds bad, but it sounds worse if you do this. Basically, you can put your finger on it, and then it actually stops the drum motor. So that's obviously a bad one. And more than likely, it's the main issue is because it has a stupid plastic gear in it. So inside this thing, there is a plastic gear that they put in there. Because whatever the people they bought it from had it set up like that. So. And they never made any changes because they probably bought like thousands of these. So best thing to do is either when it goes out eventually, then you just pop it out and replace it. And if it does anything else, then it might be the bearing. Might be an issue too. And we'll take a peek at that, and I could show you how you could take the bearing out. A lot of roasters, they have bearings that you're gonna have to pull out anyways. So just know that, it's a common issue with a bunch of different roasters. Let me fix that. Ooh. This light is so oppressive. That works. Anyways, let's pop off the back. Let me turn slide down. That works. All right, so we'll pop this off. Should be fast. And if you have any questions, let me know about the Skywalker. Or any roasting related questions. I could probably give you the wrong answer. But yeah, so we're gonna pop off this back. I don't know why I took all the screws out. We'll pop this screw. And we'll use it. So the big 1 kilogram roaster, it's actually, let's see, just wondering how frequent do you clean the Skywalker? If I'm using it once a week, I do a minimum of like opening it up once a month. At least to just clear out, because usually there's beans stuck in the drum. Like they get kind of stuck in there sometimes, so you gotta clear it out. And clear out like the chaff hidden inside. So maybe like once a month. At least opening it up and cleaning it. But in terms of cleaning, like, just making sure to clean the outside too. At least after every roast, I usually clean out the back of the case and make sure there's no liquids coming down from the back. Because usually you get moisture buildup here, and then the coffee oils will come dripping down, and it might go into your board or even affect your fans. So at least, you know, after every roast, wiping it down, and just a general wipe down maybe once a week. If you're doing back-to-back roasts, then you definitely got to open up once a month. If you're doing a lot of back-to-back roasts. Like I said, this thing's is built more of a home roaster than like a commercial production unit. Also, you always got to clean out your chaff bin. It should go without saying, but sometimes people forget, but you got to clean out your chaff bin every roast, because that's just ripe for a good fire. And it has happened before. Actually, let's see if I could show you. Like, this fire got so bad, it melted this fan. I don't know how that happened, but there's enough of a fire that it melted the fans inside. Like, everything on the inside is like totally completely melted, but the outside's fine. So it definitely came from the bean cooling area. So always clean out your stuff. Yeah, pull this out. These 2 small screws are for the board. Got those two. Oh yeah, these ones. I always forget these ones. Get this one out. Long screw ones always usually goes to this fan. Oh, and then always forget to do this. Just grab this a hold and you pull. It sounds terrible, but it's not bad. And you really gotta yank on it. It's better to do it when the panel is still on and secured in. So everything else looks pretty good. You can see like the chaff is kind of, you know, it's still inside the unit. You definitely want to blow it out a little bit. And just get like a, you know, a can of compressed air. But how about this little thing for like 18 bucks? Looks good. All right, let's pop this out. They like to add these little zip ties over here. Don't need them. I just cut them out usually. Just careful not to cut the wire. And then look for the drum. Sometimes you gotta pull this out. So when you need to pull this out of the coffin or the electronics case, I usually grab from here and I'll just give a little pull. There we go. Then follow the drum motor wire. Pull that out of there. That's good. Now we just take out the drum. Very straightforward. So always remember to put the ground back onto the place where you found it. For safety. The drum motor is a pretty easy replacement. Let's see if we can pop this open. So we're going to try popping this thing open. Cluttered desk. Let's see if I have the right tool for the job. I think it's inside the house. We'll leave it out. All right, so if you go scroll back earlier in the video, you can see what it sounded like when I had it out, or had it in. So I'm gonna put this new motor in, which I put right, I thought I put on top. Well, I got it somewhere, so. I got a whole bag of them. Well, not a whole bag. They sent me a bunch of replacement parts in case I needed to keep doing these repairs. Oh, you also can check the drum here. It should be smooth or freely spin. it shouldn't have any kind of like any kind of weird crackle noises or it shouldn't catch. It should just freely spin. Either freely spins or you move it and it's smooth. Because it depends on the grease. Like I put super lube in one of them, and as that warms up, I'm pretty sure it becomes a little bit looser, but it's a little bit viscous and doesn't spin as freely when I use super lube. But whatever the manufacturer uses, it can spin freely. But as long as it's not catching, making weird noises, or just doing anything kind of not spinning that well, then you got to replace the bearing. But for now, you don't have to. If you do replace the bearing, you need the tool that takes this out. Let me see if I have that tool here. I know I printed it out. There's a print you could download online and just go to your local library and you could get that printed out. But there's like a little bearing tool. And that just, not bearing tool, it's a sleeve little tool that you could put in here and turn it, and it'll take it off. But that's in case if you need to change the bearings. If not, then you should be fine. Also, if you want to, if this unit goes bad, you could just buy this whole new unit on AliExpress, because they sell that as a normal part. Anyway, so let's put this back in. It's always hard to try to put this in without being in the way. I'm trying to prevent people just looking at my back the whole time. There we go. And I'm still working on the upgrade to replace the drum. So I'm really trying to keep it to the point where it would stick with having the control panel still being used, but it's kind of been a pain for me to do it. So let me read chat. But if I do that mod, it's gonna be, you won't be able to use the control panel anymore, basically. Yeah. Someone asked, is it possible to convert the control panel from a V1 to V2? Yeah, it's super easy. They'll tell you not to do it, but you can. So, offhand, I have a V1 board, right? V1. And then you have the V2. Ta-da. They're basically the same form factor, right? Basically the same board. Although I don't know what that IC is for. That little chip. But it definitely has more stuff on it, right? In terms of SMD parts. So, my chat up for that? Make sure my chat's there. So yeah, if you wanted to, even though the website says you can't do it, they're just telling you that so you could buy V2. You can literally take this, put it in there, like take out that board, and then the only issue you'll have is you just got to cut this out more on your back panel. So get your little Dremel and just Dremel this part and this part. I'm just talking about this USB hole. And then you just Dremel that part out, cut it out, and then just try to match it till it fits the size, because it's basically the same pattern and everything. See, it covers up just that one hole. You're literally just gotta make the hole bigger. And you would just need a Dremel, because it still uses a 24-volt power supply. Maybe just check the polarity on the plugs if they're both the same, but they should technically be. I think that's the only thing you really got to worry about. Is there a wire connection to the V2? I mean, it's going to be all the same, so sometimes it even tells you. Let me double check. Yeah, they didn't shuffle the wiring around a little bit. I should take a picture. NTC1, NTC2. All right. Someone's asking questions about this, so might as well do it, right? All right, so here, NTC1, NTC, those are always thermistor probes. These two are usually bean cooling. So this is let's see, what do they have set it up here? 1, 2, 3, bean cooling. So probably bean cooling, the exhaust fan. This would be the power right here, and this would be it says right here PWM FG. So this is the drum motor, because I'll show you what the plug looks like. And you could buy the V2 motors from them too, and the board. But yeah, and basically we just plug that into here. So this plug right here, and then this one right here is the power, and I think this is oh, that's probably USB fan, CN8. So USB fan, I'll take a picture and I'll label it later too. But from what I remember, it's let me get a little pointer. Okay. Just go like that. All right, so this would be the power for the heatsink fan. This is right here. This is if it's missing the thing in the middle, this is power. So mine polarity. So plus and minus are at the bottom of the board. This 4-pin, the complete 4-pin, would be the drum motor. It has a built-in driver. So it sends PWM signals to control the speed, in case you wanted to know. And then this is more than likely exhaust fan. These two are bean cooling fans. And then any of the NTC1 is more than likely bean, and this one is probably environment. Okay. And then, yeah, I'll take a picture and then show it off later. And I think one of the things I don't like it is, like, I think you might need the to buy the control panel to the touch panel in order to control this. Or there is a command that automatically sets it up, like a certain amount of a certain packet that you send this, and it'll go directly into Bluetooth mode. If you want to connect it to Bluetooth or high beam. I think the top connection, regardless of whether the tablet's on or off, it can just connect to Artisan, the top port. So another big project, hopefully somebody else does, but I'm probably going to do is work on the top port because it's doing the same kind of stuff that the 1 kilogram is. So I want to make I probably have to use like a Raspberry Pi to connect to it and then to send signals out to high beam. We'll see. I have to do it in my spare time, and then I have to learn things, so it takes a long time, unless somebody else does it for me. Because basically all this port is doing is connecting as a serial and then just sends out the TC4 protocol. So you would send CHAN 2100, it starts it up, and then you would send read back and forth, and it would send you all that stuff, all the temperatures, and then you could send commands like drum or OT1 100%, which is heater, or OT2 50%, which is 50% exhaust fan. So yeah, if you want to do that mod, if I have a unit that has a bad board, then I'm going to upgrade it to this, and then we'll do that as a fun little project. But yeah, that's in a nutshell how you would convert a V1 into a V2. All you would need is a Dremel, the drum motor, and the controller board. And then I think somewhere on the Discord, I gave the packet like that you send to the thing to make it activate Bluetooth, activate Bluetooth, so you can connect Artisan through Bluetooth, or you just connect to the top USB port. Can you save the B? The B what? Save the board? I mean, I don't know what that means. It's okay. I can ask more questions later, but let's go ahead. We're gonna put this back in. All right, so this one just goes right in here, plugs right back into this board. Oh, Remix is here. Hi, Remix. So the Cubine's still broken for you? Where's your chat? Where's my chat on here? That's inbox. Did I mute myself on Discord? Me. Oh, okay, you can hear me, so. Does it roast at all, or is it like completely broken? Oh, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to put the ground back in. Don't forget the ground. What time is it? 10:13? Good. All right, that's in. It should be good. Oh, fuck. Should I put a fan in? Maybe I should put a fan in. I'm already here. The ejecting door is bent like crazy, and the entry door too. The rest seem fine. Okay. Hopefully they fix it up for you. That kind of sucks that their packaging on the recent roasters have been kind of shitty in terms of when they've been. I don't know if they're shitty or it's just UPS. When they send it to me, they like to like chuck the boxes out of their trucks. Because when I had a package from them come from DHL, oh man, it came like pristine, like. And it was over the ocean. It came to me like nothing happened. And then I saw other people get their like V2s over UPS, and it looked like they're punting it around. I just automatically blame UPS now if I have any issues. Yeah, they probably put it on the back of a truck and the guy was speeding off. I've seen packages like guy forget to close the back and they leash forward and it falls out. Oh, where I put all the fans in here. Okay. It's like, oh man, I hope I didn't run out of fans. I think I have one more left. Will this work? No. Oh, I really gotta get that smaller fan. That works. Yeah, that fan works. Oh, let me see if it works. I always forget the polarity of this thing. Fine, I'll check the polarity. Now, I'm just gonna plug it in here. Fuck it, we'll find out. We're gonna use the M5 dial today. It just takes so long to load. I'm just checking what the polarity is on here. Nope. All right. I just can't remember if this fan works or not. Oh yeah, Bear made up this like M5 dial thing. It's really awesome. He has a bigger dial that I need to buy. It's like $50, but I think it's worth it. I think anything's worth it. Can I enable translation? I'd have to look at my settings. I guess I'll have to click that next time. All right. Gotta wait again. Okay. I thought this was gonna be quick, but it never is. So here's the M5 stack dial. I forgot the code name for this project was that he wanted. Oh, did I turn on? Heck yeah! All right. So anytime heat is adjusted, this let me go back down. So with this board, anytime if you have this connector and you want to hook up one of the fans to the heatsink, this thing right here that actually turns on as soon as you put heat to the machine. Am I getting any heat? That's working. Good. I think I got the one model he made where it does where is it? It's 2 finger swipes, I forget. He had one where it used to display a little graph on here that had like ROR and temperature and everything, but my God. I tried roasting with that. I'm like, I need a bigger screen. It's this way? Oh, maybe it's this way. I can't remember which way it was. Is it both fingers or 2? Because if I press it in, this one just goes like that. Changes the orientation of the screen. Oh, that's the fan. Okay. Anyways, it's a fun little project that he had set up. If you want to, you could buy the M5